Yeah. Hello. Hello, my people. Habari za kwenu, habari zenu, how are you? Yeah. I'm so excited today. I'm so excited, confused. I'm having mixed feelings. Yes, that one. So today, ni story day. Story come. Leo tunapiga story. And I have a very interesting story for you. Yeah, you're going to learn from it. I know you're going to learn from it. It's going to be like an eye-opener to you people. So, hey, kabla tuanze story, before I start this interesting story, let me introduce myself. Okay, my name is Lucy Gira, and welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who are always here with me, thank you so much, my dear ones. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, stop missing out, dude. Stop missing out. You're missing. You should join this wonderful family. So before we start our story, please, I know you have not watched, you don't know, but the title will lead you into liking this video. Yeah, give it a thumbs up and share. Yeah, share. Okay? So also you can comment as we continue talking. You can give me stories down there. We can discuss about them also. So my friends, I landed into one interesting house help. Yeah, as the topic says, it's all about Nitrana house help. How I ended up with a Nitrana house help. Oh my God. Wow. Yeah, I ended up with one. And I stayed with her for 2 good months without knowing. So my previous house had left. So I needed another one. And because I was desperate, I just took in this house help without any. You see, I didn't interview her, I didn't interrogate her, I didn't. And never do that. Never. It made me to learn a lot of things. I'll never act on anything when I'm desperate or when I'm under pressure. Never will I ever. Hey? So, because I was so desperate and I needed a house help, I just took in this girl. She came, the interview was not even flowing. When she came, it wasn't. I was there trying to do orientation, and everything I was showing her was just like, I don't know. I was doing abracadabra. To her, I was doing some magic. So she wasn't understanding what I was even saying. And interesting part is, she didn't know Kiswahili, she didn't know English. So the only thing she knew was her native language. Jesu. I was lucky I knew that, but now, by then I had one kid. He was young and he didn't understand. My sister-in-law had come to visit me, so she was also not getting. I was the only person understanding that girl in that house. But I still opted to stay with her. She had a terrible attitude, I don't know why I didn't think of just taking her in as I look for another one. I didn't know why I was glued to her and wasn't seeing all these things. Yes, I was seeing them, but I was not even acting. The girl was just doing her own things. Hey, wait until she wash for you the house, that she's washing the house. she was doing things I repeat, I do. And I still stayed with her. So, as usual, tuliishi, we stayed together. I was like, okay, I was giving her time. I thought maybe with time she will learn and she'll be just fine. Yeah? She will learn and she'll be good. But as days went, she wasn't neutering. She wasn't. But I still stayed with her. So, my rule of when it comes to dinner time, I like it when we have very early dinner, so that she can also, the household help can have time to go and rest early, given that she has to wake up in the morning, very early in the morning. Yeah. So I like eating my dinner at around 6. Yeah. 6 p.m. we are having our dinner, and at least by 6:30, 6:45 we're done, and then you wash utensils, vitu kidogo, you wash your utensils, you clean up and go rest. By at least 7:30, 8 you're gone. You're out of the kitchen. But something funny, this girl was not doing that. So, and me, I don't like following up all the time. I'm there. Me, I would finish, I make sure my house is locked, everything is in order. My friend, please make sure you just don't go to sleep with those utensils on the sink, please. That's what I always urge them. So I just told her, you do everything you can, but don't be leaving utensils on the sink. I'd go to my room, close myself in, lock myself in the room, and take my rest also, because I also need to rest. Mama. So, all this while, this girl, remember, she didn't know Kiswahili or English, but there is this program she told me she likes following it. And every time I would wake up at around 10-ish, 11-ish, she hasn't washed the utensils. When you wake up, you just find the utensils on the sink, and she'll tell you, by the way, when you wake up in the morning, you not get them there. She'll tell you, I'll just deal with them. Let me finish watching this kipindi. And I'll ask, which kipindi are you watching? You don't understand Kiswahili, you don't understand. In fact, this kipindi you're talking about, it's in English. And me, I follow pictures. When I watch pictures, I just understand what's happening. Not like, okay, sawa, suit yourself. But now, my utensils, you'll just be washing them very early after we finish eating, so that you can just sit down and watch your video as much as you can. Because I'm not going to tolerate these utensils staying on the sink just zikikaukia. For what reason? So the girl akaniambia, no auntie, I'm making sure I wash them. I wash the utensils early. I was like, we got that. Sawa. So whether you decide to sleep saa 10 ya asubuhi, I used 4 a.m., I don't care. You just make sure you do your things the way I want them done. Bas. So I didn't know this girl was mark timing. I mark time. Me, I didn't know. So when she came, I told her, you'll be sleeping with my sister-in-law in this other bedroom. And she told me, no, auntie. There's no need of me sleeping with this, with auntie here. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want the commotion and the noise when I wake up to be disturbing her. Her situation, she was heavily pregnant. So she told me, I just want auntie to have her peace in that room. For me, if you allow me to be sleeping in the sitting room, I'll be so grateful. And I was like, this girl is really thinking. Yeah, I didn't think even of that. Yeah, my sister-in-law is very pregnant, heavily pregnant. And now all these commotions ya kumsumbua when she's waking up, maybe switching on the lights. And I felt like, oh, that's so sweet of you. You're so caring, my dear. I allowed her to be sleeping in the sitting room. I know. Me, I didn't know they were a chorwa. So I allowed her. She'd be sleeping in the, after all, she wakes up so early. So there's no way mtu anaweza kuja when I have a visitor, maybe a visitor walking in early. I don't think there's a visitor who could come in my house at 6. No. So the girl convinced me, and yes, she was sleeping in the sitting room. So one day I'm sleeping around 1 a.m. Yeah? I just had the door. There was a very strong bang. The door was a very heavy metal door. So I think she was struggling to open the door. So the door was so heavy on her and it was noisy. I was like, who is that opening the door at this time? At ungodly hours. Where is the person going to? Why are you not, even if you want to use in fact, who is that? I didn't know. Hey? I started shouting, where? Who is that? Who is it? The place that we were staying, hey, there were cases of insecurities. The insecurity had become just too much. People were just breaking into other people's houses. They break into their houses. They don't take anything. They just kill you. That's what they were doing. And now this one, someone is opening my door, going out at that wee hour. Hey, I was like, my goodness, I am koof. I am dead. I am finished. Now this one has just given these people a very ample time. They will just come and march in majestically and murder us, kill us one by one without struggling. I felt like a pana. I jumped from my bed, and as I was shouting, my sister-in-law heard me. And she was like, huyo ni nani basi ametoka nje? Why? Where is she going at this time? And also she had told me she doesn't like the house toilet. Okay, see, she had a lot of excuses, and I don't know why I wasn't reading her. So she had told me she doesn't use the house toilet, and lucky enough we had pit latrines. And I told her, listen, my dear, hapa, I will just train you how to use the toilet, because I wouldn't want a situation where usiku you have to open the door to go out. And it just happened. That's what she did. And I had taught her. She knew how to use the toilet. But now I don't know why she was running. I didn't know she had some motives. Hey, Jesus. So I ran after this girl. My sister-in-law was there shouting. We woke up. I decided to follow her because she had left the door wide open. I decided to follow her. I had said, naenda kumtoa kwa choo. I'm just going to remove her out of that toilet, out of that latrine, because there's no way I was going to risk my life in that manner. I ran out after her. Nikasema kama mbaya. I went after her. Got to the toilet. There was now. I opened the first one. No one. Second, none. Kwani, do we have any other toilets in this compound? Why? So toilets were like somewhere here, and then there was a wall. So the wall was the houses, and then the toilets, the end of the houses. Yeah. So when I turned like this, I saw a humongous person, a giant. Standing against the wall. I was like, I was scared. My legs could not even walk. I was sweating. I didn't know, but from nowhere, I got the guards and ran back to the house. I was like, what? I don't know what I've seen, but I've seen something that I've never seen in this world. I don't know. So, what have you seen? I don't know, but I've seen something. I don't know. I was shaking. Hey, my brothers, my sisters. This person, as I was trying to narrate to my sister, I don't even close the door. So I don't know why I didn't even lock the door. I entered, started narrating to my sister-in-law, forgot to close the door. So this person came, walked straight into the house, the kitchen door. Guess who she was? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. It was that girl. Yes. It was a girl. It was a girl. And you know, this girl was a petite, kind of what, you see those tiny girls, very small, short, petite. She came back to the house looking like a giant, a white age. She was huge. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. Kitu ikaniambia to Lucy, run into your room and get hold of your Bible. Get hold of your Bible. That's the only thing that's going to help you. Nikakimbia, went to my room, got the Bible, came back with it. And from where I just got this energy, my friends, I prayed. I didn't know I could pray in that manner. I prayed, I cast all the demons, I prayed, and this girl was just there coiling herself. She was coiling like a snake on the sink. So she was supporting herself on the sink like this, and now she was just coiling and coiling and coiling. My sister-in-law, the moment she saw her entering the house, entering into that, she peed on herself, and I knew here it's me and my God. If this is the person I'm going to to look and to help me to deal with this question, then I'm done. Because she's already just shown that she cannot handle this. And you know, God was just with me. I locked the kid in the room. I prayed. We were there in the kitchen. We were praying. My sister-in-law got to a place that she just decided, hey, here we just need to pray together. So she helped me to pray. She helped me to pray. We prayed. In the middle of the prayer, she was like, Akimi, this thing is not working. She was like, Lucy, you call, my brothers were staying around there. So she was like, you call Nani. I was feeling irritated. I'm like, can't you see the situation? I'm not even thinking. There's no way. I'm not going to call anyone. I'm already calling on my God. And that is the only person I need right now. I need God. The girl laughed. Now the house help. And she was like, you're doing nothing. She told me, this thing you're doing is totally bullshit. It's total bullshit. She was saying it in her native language, of which nilikuwa naelewa. So she was like, what you're doing is nonsense. The person that is in me is greater than that God you're calling here. Actually, it was like drama, by the way. Me, I was like, I just think I always see them somewhere in video, in movies, and why is it? Am I dreaming? If it's a dream, then why don't I just wake up? Because this is becoming heavy on me. Hey, I told her, listen, nisikize na unisikize vizuri. There's nothing that is greater than God. Whatever is greater than God does not exist, my friend. So please, let's do this. We argued, by the way. We were arguing. I told her my God is great, and she was telling me, you're doing nothing. I prayed. I got into that. I was lost in prayers. I just prayed, and my Bible was there. I was shielding myself with the Bible. I prayed. If it's praying, I prayed. And the moment I opened my eyes after the argument, we had argued like that, and then I just got into prayers. I just got deep in prayers. I closed my eyes and I concentrated. Yeah? So the moment I opened my eyes like this, the girl had become normal. She was okay, by the way. She had become who she was. She was gone back to the person that we used to know. Hey! Nilishtuka. I was like, Thank you, God. I was sweating. I was weak. I was so tired. I was just feeling I don't know. So I just felt wasted. And I thanked my God and started now interrogating the girl. I got the guts. I started interrogating her. I asked her what happened and why she got into that. She was like, oh, it's my aunt, my dad's sister is the one who initiated me into it. And it's costed me a lot. I don't interact with people. People don't. I was like, have you been doing this? And yeah, I've been doing this. Even that time when I tell you I always watch movies, that I always just wait for the right time to go out because it has its So that time she was sitting there waiting, watching. The movie was bad timing. And also the utensils. I didn't understand with the utensils thing, but oh. So she was marking time, telling me she was just buying time for her time to get that so that she can go out and start the jogging. PD. And yes, after that, we didn't know where to take her. I couldn't, of course. I couldn't tell her to go that time. It was late. It was around 3 a.m. I decided, no, you'll just stay with us here. We locked her into her precious sitting room and told her, now you'll have to stay there. You sleep until it was on a Saturday, so next day was on Sunday. Thank God we had to go to church with her. We went to church and they prayed for her, but I wasn't still okay staying with her. But I just needed a mistake. She was always making mistakes, by the way. She was always making mistakes. So we came back. She didn't finish like 2-3 days. The third day she was out. Because on Wednesday, that's when I released her. I took her back to her home. I didn't peleka. I had to take her to her place. Me, my brother, and my sister-in-law tukampeleka kwao. Yeah. So from there, I work with my instincts. When you come to my house and I feel like hata kama unafanya kazi vizuri aje, and my heart is not at peace. Please tuonane tukitakana. Tuonane tu kama bado tunatakana, yani kusinya. Tuonane tu. You'll just have to go. I cannot take those chances. I can't. So be very careful. Be very careful of whom you bring into your house, you're leaving your kids with. You see, you have to be very thorough when interrogating these people. Very, very extremely thorough. Don't just bring anyone into your house and feel comfortable, my friends. Things are happening out here. I know you have your story and you'd like to share with me. Please comment down there below, or you can even just DM me, send me a DM, okay? Sawa? Yeah, so see you. Thanks for watching.